A 2 percentage point VAT increase hit a brick wall in February when the majority of parties indicated they would not support it. Back to the drawing board, the proposed increase is 0.5 percentage points for 2 financial years. It took a party outside the GNU to give the ANC the numbers to pull through. But Action SA, like other parties, set out conditions that alternatives to VAT and bracket creep must be found within 30 days. So, a round of consultations is underway.
Key to the discussion was a clear mutual commitment to ensure revenue alternatives are tabled that will identify alternatives to the VAT increase. In this regard, both parties are unequivocally committed to this process and to shield South Africans from any increase before May 1st, 2025. No discussion of any kind took place regarding a reconstituted GNU. At Action SA's insistence, discussions were limited exclusively to the fiscal framework and the budget.
We all agree that VAT is not a way forward, and so we are looking at legal processes as to how that can be reversed. And ultimately, we believe that for the future of this country, it's going to be important that we have a stability within the government so that we can fight off not only domestic challenges that are faced upon South Africa, but also the international trade wars that are taking place. So we felt it was a constructive meeting.
So we discussed those matters, but also discussed in terms of how the GNU needs to function going forward, our responsibilities to the GNU, our responsibilities to one another, and how we get to handle our differences. So these are some of the things that we discussed. And obviously there's going to be further conversations that after all the consultations have been done, we'll then come in as GNU partners to discuss how then do we handle the issue of the budget, the VAT and other issues.
Meanwhile, a parliamentary process sets out when all discussions must be finalised. The Division of Revenue Bill, which sets out the equitable share each sphere of government will receive, is the first looming deadline.
The date that is scheduled for its consideration is the 6th of May, 2025. Now, once the Division of Revenue Bill is passed by the National Assembly, it will then be referred to the National Council of Provinces for further processing. Parliament will then proceed to the third phase, which is to consider the Appropriations Bill. The Appropriations Bill provides for the actual allocation of funds to individual government departments, entities, and programs. In terms of the law, Parliament must process and pass the Appropriation Bill within 4 months from the start of the new financial year. For its part, the National Assembly will consider this bill on the 10th of June, 2025.
In a statement, the EFF said its participation in the meeting does not mean it believes the VAT increase supported in the fiscal framework can legally be reversed. The party's delegation, led by leader Julius Malema, had reiterated their opposition to a VAT increase and made submissions for alternatives. Zelene Merrington, SABC News, Parliament.